Okay, you ready?
Yep.
Okay, what is your full name gonna be?
Marcos Montana.
How do you spell it? Can you just do like think of me name real quick? So or just show your license. Okay. How you spell your last name?
Montana.
Can you slowly say that, please? It's
Yep. M as in Miss,
yep.
A as in Apple, R as in Rick, E as in Coke, O as in Ostrich, S as in Sam. Oh wait, you said last name.
Mm-hmm.
Oh fuck, so it's just Montana. Montana.
Okay. Tannn or In?
No, Mon
Mm-hmm.
Mon and then Tana.
Okay. How long have you been in the city?
2 months.
Okay.
Pretty good friends with Officer Skang.
Yep. Yep. What interests you about LSPD here?
What habit officer?
What interests you about LSPD?
So honestly, uh, I've been just sitting around, doing regular jobs, kind of just looking to up my civ rate a little bit, try to basically just help the city out. I think my skills of driving could really help the force. I think my shooting skills could really help. Only if I ever need them, that is, of course. Um, I could you know, I'm pretty good with yeah, I'm pretty trained. Like I took 2 years at the gun range and spent some time over there, making sure this shot was good. I went to Harvard back then. I wore this special shirt. The only reason I wore this shirt is because I wore it when I went to school and
Okay.
whatnot. Special shirt to me. Yeah, I just kind of want to be a part of a team and kind of help y'all out.
All right. Do you have any prior experience as a law enforcement? If you
Yes,
do,
sir.
can you please explain?
I don't.
Oh, you don't. All right. That's all right. You'll learn a lot if you do get accepted. It's pretty easy to learn. Just gotta make sure you read everything. I mean everything. It may take you hours upon hours, but every SOP is important. Okay. Can you
No problem.
please tell me about your previous work experience, which you kind of already did, but go into a little bit more detail of how it would offer, like, it would translate to be an officer.
Yeah, so like I said, I worked at the gun range for 2 years. I mean, I got pretty good aim. I pretty good with different weapons, etc. I know this probably doesn't help, but I recycled for a while. I did a little bit of this, a little bit of that, dabbled with my feet and everything.
Mm-hmm.
No, I yeah, I don't really have much work experience other than regular jobs, trying to keep a living, trying to keep afloat. But I'm down to learn anything. I'm a good learner, quick learner.
All right. What is accountability in your own word?
Accountability,
Yeah.
taking taking actions for what you do, like taking responsibility for what you do. I think is accountability, holding yourself accountable for you know whatever the scenario may be.
Yeah. Okay. How would you rate your communication skills from bad being 1 and to 10 being good?
I think my communication skills are pretty on point. I would say maybe like a 7, 8 area. I'm pretty good with letting people know what it is. Talking to people, regular people. Pretty good with just talking.
Yep.
Basically, I take care of people. And when I was at the gun range, I had to talk to a lot of people every day coming in and out and whatnot. Train them on this, train them on that, how to hold the gun right, etc.
Okay. Are you able to keep composure under stressful situations like you're getting attacked by gunfire or it's an active 1070, 1080? Are you able to keep composure and talk regularly and not like yell or scream?
Yes, I gotta be pretty good at that. I've been shot at before a couple times. Had to defend myself a couple times. I didn't break bad in those situations. I think I held myself pretty good.
Alright. What are 10 codes that you possibly know that are in police, that they're in the PD? And if you know them, can you please list them for me?
I mean, I know 187, which means officer down, right? Correct?
Um,
No officer got shot. 187 is one.
we do not have 187 in our MD. It's
Oh,
fine. It's
really?
probably in another city, which is perfectly fine. Do you know anything else that could be?
I know a 1031 means sort of like a crime is going on in the area. I know
Uh,
that, but other than that, I don't really. I mean, they may be different places.
yeah, it is a bit different. Uh,
I mean, I also know 1017, which means rush to that scene, like it's important or whatever the heck. But that's all. That's the only three actually I know.
okay, because our codes are of course a little bit different than what you've said for the codes, which is perfectly fine. At least you know a couple. It's fine. Some people don't even know none, which is perfectly fine. It's all right. You'll learn eventually. Once if you do join the force, everybody will be happy to train you. I'll be definitely happy to train you, get you to know everything. Because I always ask questions. Even at senior officer myself, I ask questions to make sure I'm doing everything right. Sometimes I ask a little too many questions because I want to make sure I'm doing everything perfectly. Because I don't like to mess
Yeah,
up. If I mess up, I'm hurting my fellow officers and myself.
yeah, for sure.
But how can you benefit your community?
I think I could get some criminals out the streets of LS. Um, I be seeing a lot of shit fucking happen, and I be standing on the street just walking about my day, and some shots go off. I got to run for my life, make sure I don't get hit by some of that shit.
Mm,
Make sure I protect my family and whatnot. And I think I could. I think I could just think I could get crime off the streets. I think I could clean this up a little bit, help out the community a little more, make it a little safer for everyone.
all right. Do you understand that PD corruption is not allowed at any time? And if found to be corrupt, you will be terminated immediately and possible government intervention?
Yes, sir. I understand that. That would be a problem.
Any There is also a section in emails if you do get hired that shows you what you can and cannot do that involves corruption. You
Sure.
basically can't do corruption at all. So just no corruption at all. No
No
evidence
corruption.
stealing. No falsely arresting.
Yeah.
You cannot be actively in a gang, and you cannot be involved with a gang while on duty or as an officer. And you cannot have a cousin in a gang. Do you understand? All right. Do you have a cousin in a gang at all?
Yes. Oh no, not in a gang. I have a cousin, but not in a gang. No, I have no cousins in gangs. I'm
None
straight civ.
involved, none actively in
No,
one. All right.
no, all civilians.
All right. Do you understand that employment at LSPD is at will and you can be removed at any time without prior notice?
Yeah.
Yep. All right.
Do they still? I believe so. Should I just do it through email?
Alright. I do have one more question that is not even on our interview questions, but it's just one thing that I'd like to
You
ask
send me.
you. Um, what would you do in a situation where you went to a shots
Perfect. Yeah, I know
fired
exactly what you're talking about.
and you're the first officer on duty? What would you do? And for example, there were about
Give her a
8 guys
whirl.
there, what would you do?
I would probably roll up, notice there's 8 guys, call for backup immediately. Probably wait solid 60 seconds, make sure I get at least 1 or 2 extra officers there,
Let me stop you
and take it
there.
from there.
What would you do if there was no backup, nobody else in the city, just you,
If there was nobody else in city
Yep, have to go
and
me.
there was 8 people and I rolled up on a shots
or
fired,
4 people, 4 or 8 people, either one?
I mean, holy shit, 4 or 8 people. That's a good fucking question off there. I'm not gonna lie.
What would you do?
You might have stumped me with this one. Hold up. Let me actually think, like, if I was in that scenario. Huh. I was in that scenario. I was in that scenario and I had 4 people and I rolled up on a shots fired. Holy fuck. I'm alone? I mean,
Yeah, you're alone and they're still
and,
actively shooting at each other. What would you do?
oh, officer, what the fuck can I do? I gotta fear for my life at that point, correct? I mean, there's four to 8 people shooting at each other. One of me. I mean, fuck. And there's nobody else around. Like, I mean, I don't, I can't just walk in the middle of them shooting. I mean,
Yep. Okay,
um,
that's good.
do do you think that's a good answer? Be honest.
To be honest, there's a really good chance he could be hired. Really, really good chance.
I can't be hired.
No, you can. Sorry.
Oh shit. Was that a good answer though?
Uh, you'll see.
What's the right answer? What's the right answer? I just want to hear it. I want to know.
You'll see. I'm just gonna say that that's a pretty good answer, but we'll see.
I mean, like, like 8 people. I mean, 8 people shooting guns. What class fire are we talking here? They shooting pistols at each other? I mean, yeah, I feel like either way, I'm outnumbered. 8 people. Unless, like,
Yeah, yeah, that's true. That's true.